Good afternoon. Welcome in to Meet Your Neighbor, everyone. David Groner, elder law attorney with the Acadiana Elder Law Clinic, joining us once again for our estate planning tips. David, glad to have you back.
Good to be back.
We talk a lot about your workshops that you do, just giving people some insight, answering their questions, and you do get a lot of really good questions. So we're starting off this week with a question from one of the attendees at your workshop. So her question was, is it fair to create a trust and make taxpayers pay for your nursing home expense? And did Medicare ever cover nursing home expense?
So don't get me started.
Okay.
But that's the kind of question that does ruffle my feathers.
Yeah.
Why? Because, you know, when we pay FICA at work, they take out a percentage of our check. Actually, 15% of our check goes to FICA, half paid by the worker, half paid by the employer. What does that money go to? Well, it's supposed to go to pay Social Security and Medicare as we get older. Now, this is money that was set up a long time ago that we have poured our money into, and what did Congress do? They spent it. So what do they do now? They try to cut back on the benefits that they give us that we've already paid for. So in no terms do I think that what we're doing is fair. It's because we have already paid into this system, and nursing home expense should be covered, but it's not, and it drives me crazy. So that's why we use trusts. We do what we can to help people avoid losing their homes, losing their financial estate, just because as you get older, you have to have declining health and then have to go into a nursing home. Has Medicare ever covered it? Not really. But I'll say this. When they were doing the Affordable Care Act in Congress, before they passed it, they had included nursing home care in that act. So it actually, they recognized that it was a benefit that people should be entitled to, that we paid for. But guess what they did? They pulled it out just before they passed the bill. So here we are. I think it's fair. I think it's the right thing to do. And yes, I think we've already paid for it, so I don't think it's the taxpayers necessarily paying for it. I think we've already paid for it ourselves.
Another great question from one of your attendees. Again, these workshops happen frequently throughout Acadiana. You can check David's schedule for where he will be speaking next. That is on the Acadiana Elder Law Clinic's Facebook page and their website as well. Or go ahead and book your appointment with David now by calling the number on the bottom of your screen.